means you have achieved everything. You don't need anything else. So on that note, we are going to start today's session. Sip Atmanand, Sip Vikrant, Sip Mini Air, Sip Siri, Sip Siba, Sip Pik, Sip Rumataji, Sip Girija, Sip Chidanand, Sip Dipatma, Sip Krishnamma, Sip Alak, Sip Viresh, Sip Pooja, Sip Bala Sahib, Sip Rajanand, Sip Anand, Sip Chotwani, Sip Atmanji, Sip Bliko, Sip M, Sip Nimi Sukhi Yogini, Sip Prakash Parvati Amma Samatma, Sip Bliss Sagai Siva, Sip Jijiji Krishna and Sita, Sip Ahmatma Girish Anand, Lakshmi, Sip Sachin Nichani and Abha, Sip Rutanu Sanjay Kamalji, scientist, and Sip Soham. चलो कहानी शुरू करें. भगवान भगवान को कैसे पाना है? हाँ, भगवान को ढूंढता कहाँ, तेरे अंदर वो बसा, क्यों तू उसे ढूंढता है? हाँ, हर जीव में प्रभु बसता, हर आत्मा है परमात्मा, इसका एहसास होना है, इंसान में ही भगवान है, ढूंढो ना वो यहाँ, क्यों उसे ढूंढता है? आत्मन जी, एम आत्मा निचानी, 3 people on the field.
I bow down to you, Sip, sir.
Namaskar, sir.
Sir, again, I remember this formula. Man minus God, man minus ego is equal to God. So,
How?
God, yes.
Formula is 100% correct.
Then,
Formula
sir,
is 100%
yes,
correct.
we don't have to attain God, but we drop the falsehood, the mind and ego. Then what remains is the presence of God. And you are saying, sir, in your bhajans, Prabhu, प्रभु पास है दूर
प्रभु
नहीं है दिल
पास
में उसका
है,
निवास है.
प्रभु.
So constant smriti, remembrance that Prabhu हमारे पास है, and this will lead to realization, self realization. Then this goes to the God realization.
Today as usual on every Zoom call, Sip gives me a new secret. पता नहीं
Yes,
कितना secret Sip. Every day Sip gives a new secret. So today Sip gave a new secret. How to realize God? What formula you're giving is correct. वो तो formula
yes.
को सबको, then all the people in the world should realize God. मुश्किल क्या है?
So,
मुश्किल है.
identification is there with mind and ego.
हाँ, so
Dropping this thing is very difficult, sir. Practical.
why is it so difficult?
The people who are living in ignorance, so find it difficult. But when we are coming to the Zoom call and learning things, then it becomes easy.
Actually, there is one formula. There's one
Yes, sir.
secret. We have to learn this secret. And today, I hope, I don't, suddenly
Okay.
Sip gives me, I don't know from where, suddenly Sip gives me one topic. Sip tells me, आज का topic ऐसा है. I said, okay, sir, namaskar, sir. Sip, जो भी तुम बोलेगा, Sip, I don't,
No, but
done, sir.
one thing, sir, one thing I am finding, like if your one liner, what you are telling something, like this in gratitude. Yesterday I have seen this in podcast or Instagram. You are saying that you can understand the significance of eyes when you close your eyes and think that it is not going to open.
Ah,
So it was
how
very
profound,
beautiful, sir. Very beautiful, sir.
how
So
profound it is.
yes, plus one thing, sir, I will never forget in my life the significance of gratitude, sir, because of this one line you told in the Instagram, sir. Thank you very much.
But thank you, thank you. Good, very good. So these things help us. Every step, Atmanji, every step helps us in that journey, ultimate journey, ultimate journey. Aham Atma,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, good evening, Guruji.
Good
Yeah.
evening, sir.
Self-realization is the foundation on which the building of God realization can happen. That
Very
is the
beautiful.
foundation. No?
Correct, correct.
The another thing, very short and short answer. The second line, first line I said. The second line is God realization and unification. Whatever can happen, you told me once. We have to serve Sipinol, love Sipinol, and serve. This is the thing. One is through self-realization is the foundation on which the God realization can happen. Second is this see Sipinol, love Sipinol, and serve Sipinol. That is the thing that through
So
which we can.
what you are saying is 100% right. But
Mm,
today I will give you one more thing.
mm.
Today we will give one,
Yeah.
two more.
Mm.
Tamil
एक दो
correct?
तीन.
Today we will do more.
I
Mm.
may correct, Guruji.
No,
एक
no,
दो तीन Hindi.
Hindi. Again, you're telling Hindi. I should not be talking Tamil. Nichani, I will not. My mistake. I should not talk Tamil. I don't know Tamil. Nichani.
Okay. Good. Okay. Thank you.
But your points are correct. And I'm going to
Okay.
give one more point, which you will, at the end of the call, you will confirm you got one more point.
Thanks, Guruji.
Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji,
Shivam, how can we realize God?
sir, having realized that God is supreme immortal power,
Huh.
so and न तन हूँ न मन हूँ न मैं अहंकार, that bhajan.
All this is good. I'm telling, practically tell me, have you realized God?
Yes, sir, I have realized God.
How you tell me, I do see God in all, everybody, you see God, everybody?
The heartbeat inside me, I have
So,
realized it is
do you
because
treat
of God.
do you treat everybody as God? Have you reached that level where everybody is God?
Well, I have not reached, but I realized that because of God, my heart is beating.
So you have awakened. You have awakened to the fact that God is inside my heart. My question today, Ashok, you know me very well. You know me for many, many years. Think, what is that secret of how AiR realized God? Since you know me from before I was AiR. No, you know me before I was there, only after I was there.
No, sir, from 1995,
Then 30 years.
when the temple was built.
That time
From
you
that,
were there.
yes, sirji, I used to come once in a week, every Sundays.
So try to find out how my journey has. You can see from my own journey. How did I realize God? What is the secret?
It's very true, Saji. Having seen you, I'm really surprised that what you have done, no one can do. Because I knew at one time how angry you used to be in the temple, and other person used to sing the bhajans. But I was surprised that you started singing, and it was so, your voice was so melodious that I've got more than 400 bhajans in my mobile now.
Okay, good, Ashok. But today's secret is very important. So pay attention. Okay, Ashok Nichani, Krishna and Atmanand,
Sure, sir.
Gaurav and Prabhu.
Krishnoham, sir.
Krishnoham. Yes, Krishna.
Yeah. Uh, it is to realize I'm not a body, mind, ego. Like you say, Niti Niti Tattvamasi. But the practical method is to start a quest under the guidance of an enlightened master.
Answer is correct. So what I felt today, somebody asked me a question, which was an indirect question, not a direct question. On what stops us from God realization? What are those things? A lot of people have bhakti. Are all the people having bhakti are able to realize God?
No,
They,
no.
they have lot of bhakti, they have lot of pyar for God. The bhakti becomes pyar, but that pyar which they call pyar is actually elevated bhakti. Because they are not able to love God, because their God is somebody revered in heaven. So that's why today I thought SIP gave me the inspiration today to ask all of you a question. Are you able to really love God in a manner that you can realize God? So this is my hint I'm giving. I'm saying today's even Ahamatma Ashok Nichani. I'm telling after Krishna's point, because all you're saying is correct. What all you're saying is all the say. All these are. How can we love God? Huh?
Yeah, because you gave your 100% for this. We are not giving our 100% on this. Maybe there is
No,
a leakage.
no. You're talking about enlightenment and realization. You're talking that different route. But what did I do, which made me love God? You know that story of mine, or you don't know that story of mine, or you know my story.
I don't know.
How I was a bhakta first.
Okay, you moved from bhakti to bhakti yoga. You are saying that?
That is what you are saying. Is it technically yes? But what actually happened?
So, but when you say the story of your flight story, it just happened. Like
Oh,
we cannot measure and think that tomorrow
Krishna,
the realization will
Krishna, my
happen.
my flight story happened later. What was the cause of that flight story happening? I'm getting to the root. That flight story, it happened, right? What led me to that? What took some of I'm helping you all. What is my goal? To help you.
That must be how you found your guru and continuously your association and commitment towards your guru, perhaps. And I don't know.
Actually, my guru used to be amazed with my love for God. My guru used to be amazed. He used to call me. What my guru sent me one message one day saying, "My dear, because of you today, I am thinking of Shiva. Because of you, I am thinking of Shiva." Because I was so much associated. And when somebody thought of Shiva temple, they would say, "This man who made the Shiva." It became an association like that.
So you say, you have told us you need to have the bhakti and then move to devotion and then move to that ecstasy of love to realize God. You say that, and then you see God in everyone and moving from self-realization to God realization.
So you all know it all completely. But there's something which I'm wondering: how many of you all, for example, really love God? How many of you all really love God? What you did for that love
We
for
don't
God?
know. We don't know whether in my stage, I'm saying because the last one was extensive traveling, I understood that I may not be loving God as you loved, but I have zero interest in the world now. That I clearly understood. There's
No,
nothing which interests me in this
no.
world.
All that is yeah, because you went one month, you saw the world and came, and you probably thought
I just reached.
back. So you not that you didn't enjoy it, but what is that? Okay, you see all that income. What is there? It's like that, right? It is nice. It is fun. It is good fun. But can you keep doing that all your life? Can you keep every? Can we keep on doing that? All, so I don't go. That's why
See,
I
I
don't
found
go.
it was a good realization because I found it very hollow and artificial.
Good. So it's good because sometimes SIP gives us experiences which SIP knows best. So take every experience as an experience to help you go 2 steps forward. But Atman, thank you, Krishna. Let's see. I'm just trying to give you all a hint um, because it's very confusing for some people. Sometimes you say religion is important. Sometimes you're saying religion is not important. Sometimes you're saying your love for God is important. What exactly is the secret? Atmanand,
Yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Shiva.
So my initial answer was self-realization by Neti Neti Tattvamasi. But given the hints that you have given, I think from what you have shared in the call, you had deep faith in God and you also made God your partner, right? You used to say that you used to write a letter and put it in a drawer for God. So is that the faith aspect of it?
So how
That
much if I had that much faith, I would put a letter in the drawer and forget about it. What did that show, Atman?
I think your own words, you said God as your partner, right? So you are also
Excellent. So I was so madly in love with God. I have so much faith in God that I used to tell God, "Okay, you're my partner." I opened the drawer. I put. Then did I realize God because of that?
may not be, but I'm just thinking that, but that love was very deep. That's what I
That
thought.
love was too deep. That love for God, for Shiva, my love for Shiva. Maybe my man cannot have for any girlfriend so much love.
And also, I always like this love line that you say that if God is with me, who can be against me?
Yeah. I had lot of faith. I'm telling you one thing I must share. The amount of faith, hope, trust, enthusiasm I had for Shiva was no joke. I mean, you've seen the temple. To build a temple like this is not a joke. Not everybody can build a temple like this. But that did not make me realize God.
Then I'll wait for this call to get the answer.
So very interesting conversation. Prabhu, is it Prabhu will or somebody else? God's will. Are you coming with a new name, Prabhu? Pawan.
हाँ हाँ शिवम प्रभु जी।
तो बोलो, आपने नया नाम ले लिया, पवन है ना?
हाँ 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 हाँ।
हाँ, बोलो प्रभु।
खुद को प्रभु समझेंगे तो दूसरों में प्रभु दिखेगा, देन
खुद
प्रभु
को प्रभु
दिखेगा तो
समझेंगे तो खुद को सब प्रभु समझेंगे तो दूसरे में प्रभु कैसे दिखेगा?
प्रभु समझेंगे तो वो प्रभु की क्वालिटीज आ जाएगी ना अपने अंदर।
नहीं, अगर खुद में प्रभु एहसास करेंगे तो।
हाँ हाँ हाँ
नॉट खुद में प्रभु देखेंगे तो सब में प्रभु देखेंगे, ऐसे कैसे होगा?
हाँ हाँ
So see, today's topic we are doing what is called one direct. Today's topic is like how so many swamis, so many sants, कोई भी संत होता है, many saints will speak like this, how to realize God. But nobody has got the clear picture. What is the clear picture? How to realize God? I'm giving you a secret. There is a secret. How to realize God? And today, actually, somebody asked me a question in internet. I was answering that question when I got the topic for today. प्रेमचंद जी बताइए प्रभु को कैसे पाना है?
शिवम गुरुदेव,
शिवोहम प्रेमचंद जी.
use intellect with such a you
Okay.
will realize God inside you.
Okay, so that is वो तो सही बात है. Maybe my topic should have been more specific, but ठीक है. We are getting all the possibilities. So thank you,
Okay,
प्रेमचंद जी. हाँ?
because you will always be out with God if you are using intellect with such a
हाँ.
and
देखो,
plus
meditation.
meditation. You will realize God inside you.
So good. आपका आंसर तो सही है, but आज हम और गहरा जा रहे हैं. तो प्रेमचंद जी, थैंक यू. वी हैव गॉट बाला साहब एंड सुखी. थैंक यू प्रेमचंद जी. ओपी इधर ना.
फिर आप बताइए कुछ कैसे रियलाइज किया जाए.
वो शायद वो आप शायद आप वो आपका टाइम शायद खत्म हो गया उसके लिए, लेकिन मैं बताऊंगा आप वो तो मतलब उसके लिए बहुत टाइम चाहिए. आप जी चुके हैं, आप बहुत अभी आप आनंद में हो. सिप इज देयर विद मी, शिवोहम, बस आपके लिए वो मंत्र बस है. आपको और कोई
वो तो साथ में है ही.
देखिए, कहीं ना, मैं प्रेमचंद जी, मैं आपको एक बात कहता हूं, कितने लोग हैं जो प्रभु को बहुत प्यार करते हैं जब वो 20 साल के हैं, 30 साल के हैं, 40 साल के हैं. कितने लोग हैं जो प्रभु को बहुत प्यार करते हैं? बहुत कम. आजकल के यंगस्टर्स में देखो कितने यंगस्टर्स हैं जो प्रभु को बहुत प्यार करते हैं. कितने आज आपने देखा है?
मगर हम कितना ही रिपीट कर लें, आई एम सेफ, आई एम सेफ, आई एम सेफ, शिवम शिवम शिवम. रियलाइजेशन तो जब भी होता है जब हम इंटेलेक्ट को सचित के साथ काम करके और डिसीजन लेते हैं.
बिल्कुल सही है. वो तो आप वहां तक पहुंच गए हैं आप ना, इसलिए मैं आपको बोल रहा हूं आपको कुछ करना नहीं है. ये जो आज का आप सुनिए, आज का कॉल सुनिए, क्या है आंसर. बट आपको मतलब बस उस सचित में रहना है, आपको और कुछ नहीं करना है.
बस कॉन्शियस में रहना है हमेशा.
हाँ बस, और कंटिन्यू व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. बाला साहब, बाला साहब.
Sir Shivam Guruji,
शिवम सर.
sir, we realize God by recognize sense of being.
बाय
By sense of being. Sense
सेंस
of
ऑफ
being.
बीइंग.
Yes, sir, being.
What sense of being? What is the sense of being?
We are alive.
तो उसे उसे प्रभु कैसे मिलेगा?
Sir, we are presence of consciousness.
We are. This is not, see, today we are, I'm giving you all the hint. Today what I'm saying, how can we realize God through our personal God? How can we realize God through prayer? How can we realize God through bhakti? How can we realize, what is the way to realize God, not just through spiritual awakening? What I think that today's topic, I think we have lost time, but doesn't matter, it is helpful. How can we realize God through bhakti yoga? This is my point. How can we realize God through bhakti yoga? So I'm making some small modification and giving everybody a chance. So Bala Sahib, if he wants to, or Sukhi. Sukhi or Balasab. I know Balasab is finished. Yes, Sukhi.
Shivoham, sir. I bow
Sure.
down to all the SIP in the call. As you have been always telling in the call that you started serving the people right from the age of 16. And you are always loving God. And since last 50 years, you have been, uh, doing this Shiva's puja, prayer, and you built the temple also. So I feel the compassion and the humbleness in serving the people. And today you have 3 homes which you are daily again, doing SIP's work. I feel that is what is God realization. And even when Dadaji had come to our college, he used to say, serve the needy. He was so humble and he was so compassionate when he used to,
So
tell us all.
that is one way. What you are saying is the way of karma yoga. Today I have modified. Unfortunately, I think my picture should have used the word bhakti yoga. I am saying what is the method of realizing God through bhakti yoga. So I'm making a small change. Sachin, are you there? So please think. We still have 30, 25, 35, 45. We have more than 32 minutes on the call. But it was good we had this background. So just to put it in right place, one, we can attain God through Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. So you talked just now of Karma Yoga, and a few minutes back, I am Atma and others, even I think Krishna, Ashok Nichani spoke of Jnana Yoga. But I am asking, what is the way to realize God through Bhakti Yoga? So Sachin and Siba.
Shivam Guruji.
Sure.
Guruji, as per my understanding, it should be with, of course, we can attain God with the Bhakti Yoga, which also requires not only Bhakti itself, it needs somewhere the quest, which you have to go for a search, along with silence and also followed by detachment. Unless this process of detachment will not happen, to the Sankara, we cannot achieve God. Because
Correct.
we are connected to the world in such way that it always brings you back to the mind state.
But Bhakti Yoga can transport you.
Can,
Atmanand,
but
you also
for
were
that
trying to ask,
also,
so I'm just
but for
giving you the clue.
that also, somewhere with your permission, I think it needs somewhere the detachment. Unless the detachment process completes, we cannot attain God. Because unless we
Detached.
realize there is nothing else apart from us in God, God is the only substance in us. There is nothing else. Unless we are connected to the world, like people we know, I mean, our families. These are distractions. I'm sorry to say, I'm also part of samsara. But all these are small distractions which doesn't allow you to reach to the right path.
Correct. And today, what is our job on the Zoom call? Every day we are talking about ways to be enlightened, way to realize God. So today I'm taking a shortcut. I'm taking a new shortcut. I'm saying, what is the way to realize God through Bhakti Yoga? I've altered my the topic.
From you, what I learned, Guruji, I have, it's been now 2 months, I think like 1.5 months, 2 months. I haven't gone to single day to a temple. I used to go often there. I haven't gone because I've realized that, as you said, it's not required. I'm not going.
Very good.
I have stopped using word called as Om Namah Shivaya. I'm only chanting Shivoham now, nothing else.
Very good.
But
Very
but
good.
there is some problem which I realized. There was a discipline which I used to follow. There was a time, I think, in my life when I used to wake up in the morning, early morning at 4 o'clock to do, Om Namah Shivaya, japa. Okay. Now, which I'm not doing. I am very lazy because of course, I'm at home now. So I get up at my own pace, sometime 8 o'clock,
No,
9 o'clock,
that's wrong. That's wrong.
that's
You must
wrong.
get up. Yeah, that's wrong. So
So
please correct. Please correct
I
that.
want to know what is the right time I should wake up and how I should start my day. This is
As
first thing which I want to know.
No, as early as possible. Wake up. You don't have to get up at 3 o'clock and sit at 4 o'clock and sit, but wake up as early, definitely before sunrise,
Hmm.
and try to watch the sun appear wherever you are on whatever terrace you can see the sun appearing from wherever.
I can see it from my balcony right in front.
It's very beautiful. So that is what I'm saying. Just observe SIP appearing to you.
Hmm.
SIP is
So
giving you darshan.
I must get up early. That what I was doing very good actually. I've
Yeah,
stopped that.
yeah,
Another
yeah.
thing which I want to know from you, I am starting nowadays my day with your 1 hour minute guided meditation, which you have for 1 hour, almost like 58 minutes. After that, I do a little bit of japa of Shivam. Is that correct, or anything else I need to do?
So the meditation itself will give you a lot of peace and lot of it will give you a lot of insight. That meditation, if you're doing properly, you will get a lot of insight. It'll
That
be like
1
Sip
hour.
is talking to you. Sip will be talking to you.
Yeah, you were talking. So it's for me, you were Sip.
No, no. So I'm just saying, if you pay full, complete dhyana on that, you will get insight from Sip. What answers you are seeking will come
But
to you.
sometimes I think that, I fall asleep, not sleep, that it goes in such way that sometimes I miss, it's
Don't worry.
in, I mean, I
Don't
go into,
don't worry about it. Just when you come back, just continue back onto it. Don't worry
and when
about
you
it.
start this meditation, you start with Shubham. Do I need to chant or don't I need to chant that time?
Doesn't matter either way. Don't go by the flow.
Hmm. And
Okay.
how many times should I say Shubham? I'm
That
doing
road
as many as time, at that time in the morning, but during my
till
driving, wherever I get a chance, to say Shubham, I'm saying Shubham.
till you get lost in love of Shiva.
I'm already in love with Shiva for sure. There is no
That's
doubt I have about it.
I also don't have a doubt. So just listen to the
Because
rest
this
of it.
love was always there since beginning of 2011, I think
Okay.
somewhere,
So now you've crossed your number of questions. So listen to others now and come back if you have to. Okay. But you're bang on the subject. Don't go away from the subject. Siba.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Guruji, through silence, we can realize God. Through deep silence,
I said that what you're talking of is dhyana yoga. I am talking of bhakti yoga.
Guruji, but I myself, what I realized that I can speak or what?
No, that's okay. But I'm just saying today you don't speak today. You listen because maybe you will learn something.
Okay.
सिबा आज क्या है ना प्रभु को पाना है प्रभु को पाना नहीं पाना है How to realize God? To realize God, there is 5 different paths. Dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, prema yoga. And today my focus is on bhakti yoga. Today my focus is try to wait for the answer. Viresh and Rumata ji.
बोलेंगे प्रणाम प्रभु जी
प्रणाम विरेश आपके पास कौन सा प्रभु बैठा है आपके पास कोई प्रभु बैठा है
हाँ हाँ सभी प्रभु है हमारे अंदर भी है और आप कह रही हैं देखिए अभी आपने बताया कि उसको पाने के कई रास्ते हैं हम जिसकी बात कर रहे हैं वो कबीर साहब ने बताया है सहज मिले अविनाशी है ना तो या साधो सहज समाधि भली उसके लिए कोई बहुत सहज उसका मतलब हम नहीं समझ पाते सहज का मतलब ये नहीं है कि सामने टेबल पे कॉफी रखी उठा के हमने पी लिया सहज का मतलब ये है कि हम जितना सहज हो जाए माइंड से ईगो से दूर हो जाए सिंपलिसिटी जितनी सिंपल जो हम बाहर कह रहे हैं वही हृदय में भी है अगर हम सिंपल हो जाएंगे तो वो सामने है हमारे हृदय में ही है लेकिन सिंपलिसिटी जो है सबसे बड़ी बात है सहज मिले
आज वीरेश जी आज जो है कबीरदास ने बहुत ऐसे भी उनके श्लोक हैं जिसने एक वो कहता है कि अगर पत्थर पूजने से प्रभु मिलेंगे तो मैं पहाड़ को पूजूंगा बोला उसने हाँ अगर पत्थर पूजने से प्रभु मिलता है तो मैं तो पहाड़ को पूजूंगा ऐसे कभी हमारे प्रहलाद जी आए थे हमारे संत प्रहलाद जी आए थे यहाँ पे और कबीर साहब के ऊपर उन्होंने गीत किए पॉडकास्ट भी हुआ तो आज हमारा क्वेश्चन ये है
जी
कि ध्यान से सुनिए
जी
कि अगर कोई भक्ति कर रहा है
जी
अगर सवेरे सुबह रात से कह रहा है ओम नमः शिवाय हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे सुबह से रात तक ये करने से क्या प्रभु मिल जाएंगे
नहीं मिलेंगे
तो क्यों तो फिर क्या क्यों नहीं मिलेंगे ये तो मैं इतनी भक्ति हूं मेरा भक्ति इतनी स्ट्रांग है इतनी
बोध जरूरी है बिना बोध के कुछ नहीं हो
अभी आप लोग आगे बढ़ चुके हैं मैं आप लोग को पीछे ले जाऊं आप लोग बोल रहे नहीं हम आगे बढ़ चुके हैं
बहुत रहते रहते हो सकता है स्पीड बढ़ गई हो
नहीं एक्चुअली क्या आप व्हाट आई एम डूइंग टुडे दिनेश जी कि मैं एक याददाश्त में चले गया कौन सी याददाश्त में चले गया कि 2014 के बाद फ्रॉम 2010 12 14 16 मेरी जिंदगी में क्या हुआ कि मैं आपसे शेयर करना चाहता हूं
जी हाँ
तो वो एक प्रभु की प्यास थी तो
जी।
क्या है प्रभु की, आपने कभी जिंदगी में प्रभु की प्यास थी आपकी जिंदगी में? कोई भगवान था आपके लाइफ में?
नहीं, इतनी प्यास नहीं थी जितनी आपके पास है।
कैसे बोल
हाँ,
सकते हैं आप?
हाँ, उतनी नहीं थी। कृष्ण भगवान की बचपन में पूजा करते थे, मानते थे, लेकिन ऐसी प्यास नहीं थी जो आपके पास है। अच्छा, उसका एक सबसे बड़ा कारण है कि आपको गुरु अच्छे मिल गए, है ना। गुरु ने आपको रास्ता दिखा दिया और आपने वो रास्ते पे चल दिए, पा गए। हमारे पास वैसा नहीं हुआ, जो बात है।
नो
हम
प्रॉब्लम।
सिर्फ, हाँ, हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं
लेकिन
हुआ।
आज आपको रहस्य मिल जाएगा।
नहीं, अब मिल गया जब
आज
से।
आपको आज आपको ये रहस्य मिलेगा कि
जी,
हमें क्या करना है, प्रभु पाने के लिए हमें क्या करना है। ये क्या जुगाड़ है कि कहाँ हम अटक गए हैं। तो आज हम आपको बोलेंगे क्या, विल ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन। रूमाता जी आप बताइए। हाँ बोलिए दिनेश जी।
तो कह रहे हैं ना, बुद्ध ने कहा है अपो दीपो भव, लेकिन
हाँ
हम कहते हो अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज सफिशिएंट, डायमंड सूत्र में। लेकिन अंडरस्टैंडिंग कैसे मिले? सफिशिएंट तो है, जैसे आपने कहा कि जैसे वो होता है ना सॉफ्टवेयर, उसको अपडेट करना पड़ता है। तो वो कैसे अपडेट करें, किससे करें, वो तो आप बताओगे, है ना। हमने
नहीं नहीं, आप लोग देखिए, ये जो कॉल में आप देख सकते हैं, आप खुद एहसास कर सकते हैं, यहाँ लोग पे बहुत ज्ञानी है, इतना जानते हैं, बहुत बहुत
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
बुभुक्षु है, बहुत
हाँ
जिज्ञासु है इस कॉल पे। ऐसे
हाँ
लोग मिलना मुश्किल है, कोई दुनिया में ऐसा कॉल नहीं है जहाँ पे इतने लोग आते होंगे जिनकी प्यास इतनी हो।
हाँ, नहीं है, नहीं है। हाँ
लेकिन और ये कॉल में इतने जादू है ये कॉल में कि
जी
हमें हर दिन में आपको
जी
कुछ ना कुछ नया देना चाहता हूँ कि उस
जी।
नए चीज से आपको प्रभु प्राप्ति हो। तो
अच्छा,
ये मेरी बात है, ठीक है। रूमाता जी
प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
प्रणाम। रूमाता जी बताइए।
हम गुरुजी
प्रणाम।
शिवोहम।
शिवोहम।
Guruji, sub members, they are very jnani and they have given their views. I only feel जर्रे जर्रे में है झांकी भगवान की, किसी सूझ वाली आंख ने पहचान ली। गुरुजी, when we will see God everywhere, तो हमें भगवान से प्यार हो जाएगा।
रूमाता जी आपको प्रभु से कब से प्यार है? आपको कब से आपका प्रभु का बहुत प्यार है?
गुरु जी, आपके भजन ही इतने पसंद है, और ये जो लाइनें है ना, ये तो सबसे अच्छी है। नूर इसका निराला, क्या दिल में उजाला, ऐसे ज्ञान का दीपक जला दिया, नजदीक और दूर दिखे हजर हजूर, देखी झूम झूम झांकियां भगवान की, चूका जन्म का फेर, टूटा बंधन का फेर, बड़ी कृपा है मेरे गुरु महान की, मैं एहसानी हूँ तेरे एहसान की। गुरु जी, मुझे तो आपके ना भजनों में ही डूबे रहना है। दे आर टू गुड रियली। और
ओके
सेकंडली,
बताइए।
शिवम
आ-
सुंदरम।
आप मुझे बताइए आपकी भक्ति की स्टोरी कैसे हुई? आपको प्रभु के लिए प्यार था, प्यास था, या आपको सिर्फ भजन पसंद है, या
नहीं,
आपकी आपकी स्टोरी क्या है प्रभु के साथ?
गुरु जी, पहले तो ना वृंदावन में कृष्ण कन्हैया से बहुत था, यूज टू गो टू वृंदावन। पर
देन व्हाट
जब
हैपेंड?
आपके कांटेक्ट में आई, और मैं ये संस्कार चैनल वगैरह में बहुत कथा वगैरह सुनती थी, जब से मैं आपके कांटेक्ट में आई, मैंने टीवी का कोई धार्मिक चैनल नहीं खोला है। आई एम ओनली फॉलोइंग यू। और अब तो ये है कि कृष्ण राम सब एक है। आप ही कहते हो, राम अवध में, काशी में शिव, कान्हा वृंदावन में।
ओके वेरी गुड। रूमाता जी ये बताइए मुझे, आप घर में पूजा पाठ घर में करती है नहीं करती है?
ओ गुरु जी, अब पूजा पाठ छोड़ दी।
कभी
आपका
कभी छोड़ दी? कभी छोड़ दी?
बहुत साल हो गए, जब से मैंने आपके कांटेक्ट में आई मैंने छोड़ दी। अब ये है कि कल रात को भजन सुने, आज मॉर्निंग में फिर उसको रिपीट सुना। तो कोई भी जूम कॉल होती है, देन अगेन आई लिसन एंड कॉन्टेम्पलेट। बस
ओके
मेरा तो नहीं रह गया गुरुजी अभी मेन बात।
वेरी गुड। आज क्या मैं, व्हाट टुडे आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल इज दैट टुडे आई एम शेयरिंग माय स्टोरी ऑफ भक्ति योगा. Before it ends, I will try to spend 5 minutes in telling you all how bhakti, when it becomes bhakti yoga, we realize God.
यस गुरुजी।
So I'm trying to give you that today. How bhakti can become bhakti yoga. Let us wait. Krishna is back. Krishna Raja. Thank you, Rumataji. Krishna Rajanand Atmatraya Nishani.
Sir, So I think bhakti is the most easiest and the best method because we all came through bhakti and then, moving towards bhakti yoga. Because when you are so much in love with, for you, it is Shiva. For us, it was Krishna. But then you think about God, your sense organs is looking at Lord, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions are all revolved about that one deity, one
So what's
God.
the trick? What's the trick then?
Yeah, because you're so much in bhakti, and so as you always say, bhakti becomes a shakti, and shakti, moves upwards towards bhakti yoga and mukti and etc. etc. So that is the, I think, the power because you get intoxicated with that bhakti. You see nothing other than Prabhu. You see
100%.
nothing.
100%. Then what happens?
So that becomes God realization. All your I is
No,
dissolved.
no,
You
this is
know
the
you are
problem.
nothing. You
No,
become nothing.
this is the problem. What you're saying up to now is 100% correct. What you said is 100% correct. See what happens?
You
You
always
become
have that person, no? आपने एक बार एक story बताया, the child went and jumped into the lap of the king. So the child gets everything. So yeah, God is blessing you and blessing you with everything in this
so
path.
so today you please listen carefully because this is a big trick. See, this is what creates the Dvaita problem. The people who are crazy about Mahamantra, what amazing bhakti. What
Yeah, I'm crazy
amazing.
about Mahamantra. I'm crazy about Mahamantra. That is the easiest tool to remembrance of God
Very good.
24/7 for that.
There is
Yeah,
no harm in doing that at all. But today you will get my point one step further. Today, I hope you will get the point. Because this has been one conflict in your head always, even though you have kind of
always. So
dealt with the
yeah,
conflict
it is
today.
always. It
Today
is
you will.
always.
Today I hope you will go one step ahead. This is my idea. Thank you, Rajanand. But correct what Krishna just said. The deep pyas, the deep love, longing for God. Then what? Then what? Then everybody who has a deep pyas and longing should realize God. Then where is the problem? There is some कुछ जुगाड़ है, कुछ तो जुगाड़ है. राजानंद बताइए.
एवं सर
Sir,
शॉर्ट में कोशिश करूंगा बोलने की
short में.
Right. So there was Shiva always from the childhood. Still there is Shiva. But one thing is after coming to the to call and listening to you, sir, one thing is now that I am dwelling now in the idea of my Shiva being the SIP. And so after that, every feeling, every emotion, consecrate, it is moment to the Shiva as SIP, not as Shiva, just as SIP. So, जैसे आप बोलते हैं AFA. So by that, I know that it is mental conviction of everything what you have taught us, but that is not enough now, sir. We have to shape all our movements in the direction of Shiva or SIP from the core being, complete association with the SIP. We have to keep on, cherish for Shiva, live for Shiva, so that every action, every moment, every action becomes Shiva. I think
Beautiful. Very, 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 very beautiful answer. You have said it in very beautiful words. Very beautiful. Tell me one thing. I'm good. Okay. So what is the trick?
ट्रिक यही है कि मुझे विजुअलाइज कर मतलब ऐसे आई डोंट आई एम नॉट मुझे इतना आता जाता तो है नहीं बट माय विजुअलाइजेशन इज दैट व्हाटएवर आई एम डूइंग जो भी मेरा वो सब पूजा हो जाती है शिव की पूजा होती है जो शिव अल्टीमेटली संसार का संसार
Okay, good. What was your relationship with Shiva?
It was simple. I think it was into duality. भाई मुझे तो मेरा दोस्त है ये करो वो करो ये मुझे पास करना मैट्रिक में फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आना सेकंड क्वेश्चन आना it was like that so
how
far.
How much were you in love with Shiva?
There was love as good as I was in love with my mother as good as I was with my but now इस जो आज ये love है ना इस love में bliss लगता है मुझे when I feel it is a different ecstasy. It's a different feeling.
Because ये आपको awakening है.
It
ये
is a different.
आपकी bliss आपको awakening हुई है इसलिए आपको bliss है.
I cherish for this love a moment. I don't cherish love for my son. I don't cherish. I cherish this love moment to moment. I miss it. Oh, I just get disturbed when I feel oh there is no Shiva in my mind. I want this to be in my mind in my every time.
Very good.
सांस की तरह.
Your answer is very beautiful, but आपके आंसर में एक पीस मिसिंग है. वो मैं बताऊंगा आपको. एक पीस मैं बताऊंगा आज. ठीक है? आपका आंसर परफेक्ट. Beautiful answer. Very, very beautiful answer. तो आत्मत्रय.
शॉर्ट बोला ना इसलिए beautiful.
नहीं बहुत ऐसे ही बोलिए आप. ऐसे ही बोलिए. आत्मत्रय नित्यागी रेणुका श्री.
Sure, sir. Sir, I think avoiding duality and using Advaita we can see, we can realize what?
Okay, good. Your point is 100% right. But wait a minute.
Okay.
How can we use bhakti yoga to be in Advaita? Tell me.
Uh, as you learn
In
Om
Advaita,
Namah Shivaya to Om
but
Namah Shivaya to Shivam.
correct. Answer is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you go from Om Namah Shivaya to Shivoham? What is the trick?
I want to know from you.
So don't end the call. Before asking me, don't end the call.
Okay.
Today, this is what I'm telling you. I went from Om Namah Shivaya to Shivoham. I went, for example, if I'm saying madly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, I have to go with Krishnoham, 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 Krishnoham. Hare Krishnoham has got 100 times more power than Hare Krishna. If the Krishnoham goes into the depth of your soul, then that Krishnoham, the Shivoham, I used to say, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I used to say, I don't 1,000 lakh times.
Yes.
But what took that? Nichani. Thank you. Nichani Renuka Siri.
Thank you, sir.
I hope I can explain today to you. I hope. I don't know. I hope it will come.
Shivam
Yes,
sir,
Nichani. Bolo, sir.
Sarji, one should have a deep love for God.
Correct. 100%. So how, what, when, kaisa, bolo.
छोड़ के सारी दुनिया में तेरे लिए
अरे
तो बस तुझे पाने के लिए
छोड़ के सारी ये तो बोलने से हो जाता है क्या? हाँ, बोलने से हो जाता है.
हाँ.
By saying, Ashok, by saying, have you left the world for God?
सर वो लेफ्ट द वर्ल्ड तो वो जो 6-7 आपके नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स है वी शुड लीव ड्रॉप ऑल
अच्छा,
दोस.
मैं आपको सलाम करूंगा. आप कल का नया भजन का वर्ड बोलो. कल हमने आपके लिए एक नया भजन गाया, तो बोलो वो वर्ड बोलो, फिर मैं गॉड रियलाइजेशन का सलाम मारता हूँ. बोलो.
दिल में तू आंखों में तू दिल में है तू.
फिर
आगे भी याद नहीं, इमीडिएट
देखो
याद नहीं.
देखो 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 फिर कैसे बोल सकते हैं कि प्रभु के लिए इतना प्यार है? आपका भजन, आपके लिए भजन लिखा और आपको भेजा भी वो भजन, लेकिन आपको वर्ड नहीं आता है.
बातों में है तू.
और एक हमने क्या लिखा कल? अपनी आंखों में बसा कर जी भर के प्यार करूं. क्या लिखा? अपनी आंखों में बसा कर जी भर के प्यार करूं. जी में आता है के पल पल मैं तुझे प्यार करूं. कहाँ है ये प्यास? ये प्यास चाहिए ना, प्रभु को पाने के लिए ये प्यास चाहिए ना.
You should need deep divine.
Deep yearning. Your answer is correct, but Ashok, you know the answer. You have seen it. But जब तक वो प्यास नहीं होगी, क्या प्रभु कैसे मिलेंगे?
सर जी, इन द मॉर्निंग सनराइज.
हाँ.
जाओ आ जाओ, बैठा हूँ तेरे इंतजार में.
Mini Air and Siri. Come on, Mini Air and Siri.
Shivoham Guruvar.
We will end with Vikrant. Okay.
We can realize God by putting all beliefs on test, by having 100% faith, devotion, surrender, and ever yearning. Because devotion is power and power is God. And that's what we have to believe and realize too.
No. Very, very intellectually, beautifully you have put. Now tell me, what is your story of God? Which God you prayed to all these years?
Shiva.
Before you met me?
Shiva.
Oh, have you come to this temple before also?
Many times. Sir, वो हर Monday मुझे बुला लेते हैं. That's the kind of yearning I have, and I don't miss Monday at all. Wherever I am, I will try my best to reach there. I don't know why, and that's the yearning it is, and that's the love to the Shiva.
Okay, beautiful. Now tell me, today also you still love Shiva?
Yes.
Or have you moved to Shiva?
Shiva is always with me.
No, no.
Wherever
Have you,
I am,
do you still love Shiva or have you moved to Shivoham?
I moved to Shivoham in the sense like because I can feel him. But your bhajans and other things bring me there. It makes me peaceful and feel inside something. That is what it is.
No, this is a very important point. The question I'm asking you is, are you still madly in love with Shiva or Shivoham? That is not clearly coming out.
That is Shivoham only. That is bringing me to see the manifestation out
So
there,
have you
whatever
stopped?
it is.
Have you stopped loving Shiva?
No.
That's
But
what
that
I'm
is
asking.
what it is. Shivoham, it's Shiva inside me only. That's what I'm calling Shiva, right?
So that is the trick today. I'm telling you, this is the trick. Don't stop loving Shiva, but love him even more and more
More
and
and more.
more
Yeah,
and
sir.
more
That's the madness. You can say me pagal also on that.
till such time that you stop loving him.
Okay.
I'm giving you a dichotomy. ना? I'm giving you आप सोच रहे क्या बोल रहे हैं यार आज कुछ पागल जैसे बात कर रहे हैं ना
No,
so
no, it is not.
this is the bhakti yoga I'm talking about. First you have to love Shiva so much, Shiva or Krishna, you have to love so deeply, so deeply, so deeply, so deeply, so deeply that you can stop loving. वो कैसे होगा?
सर वो कमिंग स्टॉप कमिंग तो नहीं करना मुझे वो
तो stop
ब्यूटीफुल
नहीं कर
एहसास है वो उसको तो मेरे को रखना है
because you are so lost in bhakti that you are not able to go from bhakti to yoga. That is the problem. And as long as this bhakti does not dissolve into yoga, you will not realize God.
Okay.
So I hope you understand. You're listening to me,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, if you want to realize Shiva, you have to give up Shiva. And you have to give up Shiva after you're so madly, so madly, so madly in love that Shiva gives you up.
Okay.
अभी तो दो तीन बार
Interesting.
सुनना पड़ेगा
Interesting.
आपको दो तीन बार सुनना पड़ेगा. Siri, let me hear what Siri says. Because this is a trick. I told you today. This is a big trick.
So it means it's a clinging to Shiva.
Actually, you cling so much. You cling so much. Suppose you're madly in love with some
Then
human being.
then you drop
Suppose
it.
I'm so madly in love with a human being. I'm madly in love that I go beyond that. I go beyond the physical body. Na? I'm no more in love with that body.
Yeah.
I'm in love with the soul. So as long as you're in love with Shiva, you have not realized Shiva, na? That means your love for Shiva has not reached its peak. It's like saying, when does water become steam? When does water become steam?
When it boils to the boiling point, immaterial.
No, it is a very deep passion. That
things only sip is.
This is what you're saying. What you're saying answers correct, but you're talking Jnana Yoga.
No, Bhakti Yoga. In Bhakti only because when Meera, she drank that wish, that time also she saw Krishna in that wish. She is telling everything is only Krishna. So in that way, if everything is only sip, you can drink that because that wish also is sip. So everything is sip.
Which was the god you prayed to?
I pray to all gods, but Hanuman is my favorite. I pray to all gods because I do all prayers. I told from Ganesha to Hanuman, in between all gods.
Don't mind me saying, when you pray to all gods, that means you cannot be madly in love with one god.
No, that was earlier, no, now
So were you ever madly in love? No, were you ever madly in love with one god?
Hanuman.
Were you madly in love?
Yes, Hanumanji. Hanumanji. I was madly in love with.
And today? Today,
no. No means what to tell. Means Hanuman is inside me. Hanuman is inside me, so it is one and the same. Because when he is inside me, I did not have a photo of Hanuman and I have to do that. Because he is inside me and I love him even today.
So because you are awakened, I believe what you are saying, but I'm trying to explain something. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I'm saying this deep love for God, the deep love for God, correct? Like yesterday, Ashok told right one song, दिल में हो तुम, आंखों में तुम, बोलो तुझे कैसे पाऊं. How to treat God like your beloved. When you treat God like your beloved, array, that is a different magic. Then God starts to love you so much and God reveals himself to you. God realization, when God reveals, you all ask me sometimes how it happens. Oh, God reveals when your love for God is so deep. Okay, good. We have less time, but Ruth Anus, Esru, Sachin, quick comment, Pix, Vikrant, and Poonam. Yes, we cannot have more people, administrator. Stop at Poonam, please. Yes.
शुभम गुरुजी.
Yes, Shivam, bolo.
गुरुजी और किसी की जगह ना हो.
Ah, beautiful. Look at what Ruth Anu said. Huh? Ruth Anu says, fill me. Oh Lord, fill me so deeply. Fill me so completely. Huh? है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो जीवन में मेरे और कुछ नहीं हो कण कण मेरा तुम बस तुम ही हो और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो. This is that bhakti yoga. This is that bhakti, the deep love. Thank you, Ru. You said it in your one word. Esru, very beautiful. Rutanu, you said a very beautiful answer. Esru,
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Yeah. So, in regard to Bhakti Yoga, or it's not the word that you're chanting. Actually, it is what intention that you have. What is your intention?
It is your love.
Yeah. What is your bhav?
If your bhakti, how your bhakti has to be, your
Yeah.
bhakti has to be, for example, you say, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. See, sometimes when you love somebody, you can just say, I love you. Okay, I love you से love हो जाता है क्या? Nah. You can see, love can be felt.
Yeah.
So that Prabhu के लिए, when the bhakti becomes pyar, then only.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what you.
And it is not the word. Then you start realizing, and you can adjust in anything. It's just because it's like how anything you mix with water.
But then what is the trick? No, what is the trick? Today we are saying, what is the trick of God realization?
To feel that oneness, and it'll automatically
How
come
will
now
you know?
because
No, that's what we're asking. How to feel that oneness?
when you chant, when you have that bhav, the
What
divine
bhav?
itself envelops.
No, what is the key?
The bhav, the love, the purity.
The key is only one word.
The love.
Love.
Yeah.
The key is only one word.
Yeah.
No other word can replace it.
Yeah.
If you love God, you can realize God. What am I giving the trick to you? What is the mantra today I'm giving you at the end of the call? If you love God, and not just love God, if you love and love and love intensely and love so much that I owe my Lord, I love you more than I love myself. What is it? I love you
more than I love myself.
Yes, this gives you God realization.
True.
Okay, we have to close. Sachin, this is a very intense call, but I hope it helps all of you today. Today's call is a very profound call. Quick, Sachin, Vikrant, and
Guruji,
Poonam.
very super question to ask you. When I'm waking up in the morning, so tomorrow I'll change my format. Do we need to, before we do meditation, do we need to take bath? Because before I used to take. So I want to know.
All this is
not
irrelevant.
required. Not required. And the question, I mean, the second thing which I said, I think initially was detachment. Is detachment not realization of the God?
Sachin, all this comes later. Learn from today's call only one thing. Are you madly in love?
Only one
with
love,
God?
Shiva.
Yeah, are you madly in love with Shiva?
Yes.
If you are madly in love with Shiva, evaluate that. If that goes to the peak, if it's boiling point, 100 degrees, nothing can stop you from realizing.
We don't have to change Shiva. Shiva remains Shiva.
No, Shiva will himself become Shivoham. Shiva will not remain Shiva. As long as Shiva is going to remain Shiva means you have not realized Shiva.
Shiva will dissolve into Shivam.
Correct. Correct. Okay, last two questions, Vikrant and Poonam.
Hello, sir.
Sir, namaskar.
Actually, our question today was how bhakti can become bhakti yoga, right, sir?
Actually, how to realize God through bhakti.
Okay, so sir, according to me, bhakti yoga is union with the divine, and where we completely surrender ourselves to the Almighty.
Correct.
And, realize one thing, that we are none other than the manifestation of God.
Correct.
So this will awaken the divine within us.
Correct.
So
how do you do this?
So basically, how do I do it?
Yeah.
Sir, because I realize that the God is not in the temple.
Now, all that is different. All that is correct. It's not wrong.
Yes.
But today's call is giving you a new secret.
Sir, I just I don't believe in the concept of God. Means
it's okay. So then you don't. Today's call is irrelevant for you.
Okay, sir.
But let me only tell you one thing. We also don't believe in God.
Yes, right.
We also don't believe in God. But because of our belief in God, we have gone beyond believing in God.
Yes, sir. But
so I hope you understand what I'm saying.
I just wanted to tell one thing, that when we become a bhakti yoga, so we don't pray to God, we pray through the God, which is within us.
I'm asking only one question. Do you believe in SIP or not?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you love SIP or not?
Yes, sir, I do.
That's all. Nothing more required. Continue. Continue. Means you have missed the bus of bhakti yoga. Does not matter because the other bus is available. You have missed the bus. आप ट्रेन में बैठ जाओ. आपने बस मिस किया, आप ट्रेन में बैठ जाओ.
So just one thing I want to tell you. When I was 16, 17 years old, I used to love Shiva. I used to see a serial where I joined the gym because of the character of Shiva. But when I evolved in this journey, I had a concept in my mind. अगर मैं सुख में भगवान को याद नहीं कर रहा हूँ, तो मैं दुख में भी भगवान को याद नहीं कर सकता हूँ.
Okay.
So that's where I believe that there is no God, but the quest of searching the God started.
My dear Vikrant, I have to close the call unfortunately, but I'm just telling one thing with you. Today's call, I'm sharing my secret.
Okay, sir.
And one of my secret was I was so madly in love with Shiva. Okay. I was searching for Shiva. I was madly in love with Shiva till I realized there is no Shiva.
Yes, sir. Same here.
And I realized Shivoham inside me. But what I'm saying, that being madly in love with Shiva brought me to Shivoham.
Okay.
This is a secret I'm giving you all today. Poonam will close with Poonam.
Thank you, sir.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I don't have a personal God, but what I realized is that the energy that is driving me knows me so totally, and there's nothing hidden from it. That energy loves me so much that I in turn love that energy so much.
Good enough. Very good. So continue to love that energy. See what happened. The problem, let me only tell one thing to you before. Since you brought it so beautifully, you've got the call to an end. Normally, it is not possible to love an energy without having form. Normally. But you evolved to a level, how even Vikrant is saying, Vikrant, just before you said, I love SIP. So if we don't love SIP, we cannot realize God. You have to be madly in love with the divine power. If you don't love that divine power, and I'm saying for those who are in love with the personal God, my mantra of my secret of today's call is this. It is that being madly in love with the personal God. What I gave AiR the analogy. You're so madly in love. You're so madly in love. So madly in love. You're boiling till there is nothing left. What Ruth Anu said. You are so madly in love that you tell, oh Lord, fill me so completely. Kera, है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो. मुकम्मल means you must be you are completely, there's nothing else. When today I am enjoy the bliss of loving SIP so deeply. I love SIP all the time. And this gives me an ananda, this gives me an ecstasy of joy. Thank you, Poonam. Let me close with 2 minutes of meditation. And those who have questions, you can always ask. I think tomorrow, Wednesday, you can always ask. But I think a very beautiful session. How can we realize God? Lord, you made me love you as Shiva. I was madly and madly and madly in love with you. And then you made me go on a talash. And I was searching for Shiva. And I thought maybe Shiva would be in Kailasa. I have to go to Kailash Parbat, Manas Sarovar to see Shiva. And I was in the temple. I started my love for Shiva at 8. And Shiva dissolved into me when I was 48. After 40 long years. But I know that my love for Shiva was very deep, very, very, very deep. And today I love Shiva, but I love Shiva as Shivoham. Unless we give up our personal God, it shows we have not yet realized God. So this is the trick for going from AFA to EFE. Today I'm giving you a very important point. If you want to go from awakened, fully awakened to enlightened, fully enlightened, you have to grow beyond your personal God. You have to grow beyond the God with name and form. You have to love God so deeply, love so deeply, so deeply, so deeply, that God dissolves into your life. Your personal God disappears and appears as Sip, appears as the soul. I hope that all of you will reach that state of ecstasy where you can say, Shivoham, 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 Krishnoham, 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 Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.